Lacombe. Lucien is a 1974 French war drama film about a French teenage boy during the German occupation of France in World War II. It is based in part on director Louis Mallet's own experiences. Plot: in June 1944, as the Allies are fighting the Germans in Normandy, Lucien Lacombe, a 17-year-old country boy, tries to join the resistance. The local leader, the village schoolteacher, turns him down on grounds of age. Arrested by chance, he is taken to the local headquarters of the Carling, the French auxiliaries of the Gestapo. There he denounces the teacher, who is brought in and tortured. Seeing that Lucien could be useful, he is recruited to their lawless regime of extortion and terror. He enjoys his new power and position, but falls in love with France Horn. She is a French-born Jewish girl living in seclusion with her father Albert, a tailor, and her paternal grandmother Bella, who live in fear of deportation. Forcing himself upon the girl, Lacombe becomes protective of the very people targeted by his superiors. Albert, giving up hope, surrenders himself to the Carling, who alert the Germans to the two other Jews. When a German soldier comes to arrest him, Lucien kills him and takes the two women to an abandoned farm. But he knows that he chose the wrong side and that his crimes will be found out. A final message on screen says that he was caught, tried and executed by the resistance. Cast: Pierre Blaise as Lucien Lacombe, Aurore Clement as France Horn, Thérèse Guise as Bella Horn, Holger Lowen-Adler as Albert Horn, Stéphane Bouy as Jean Bernard, Lumi Iacobesco as Betty Bewley, René Bouloc as Forêt, Pierre Decazes as Orbit, Jean Rougeray as Tonin, the chief of police, Cécile Ricard as Marie, the hotel maid, Jacqueline Staup as Lucienne Chauvelot, Avenue Ninchi as Mme Georges, Pierre Saintons as Hippolyte, the black collaborator, Gilbert Arrivat as Lucien's mother, Jacques Rispel as M. Labourite, le propriétaire. Production: Mal worked with novelist Patrick Modiano to write the screenplay originally. They entitled the script La Forson and intended set it in present-day Mexico. However, Mal was not allowed to shoot in Mexico, so he rewrote the script, giving it a wartime French setting. The script was retitled Demolition. Reception: critical response. Vincent Canby, film critic for The New York Times, gave it a positive review. He wrote, Lacombe, Lucien is easily Mr. Mallet's most ambitious, most provocative film, and if it is not as immediately affecting as The Fire Within or even The Comic Murmur of the Heart, it's because, to make his point, he has centered it on a character who must remain forever mysterious, forever beyond our sympathy. Film critic Dan Schneider liked the film, especially Louis Mallet's casting of new actor Pierre Blaise. Schneider wrote, every so often a director makes an inspiring casting choice to not hire a real actor for a role, but go with an unknown, an amateur. Perhaps the best example of this was in Vittorio De Sica's 1952 film Umberto D. Yet, not that far behind has to be Louis Mallet's decision to cast the lead character for his 1974 film, Lacombe, Lucien, with an amateur named Pierre Blaise. No actor would likely be able to capture the natural ferality that Blaise brings to the role of a none too bright French farm boy who unwittingly, at first, becomes an accomplice and collaborator with the Gestapo in the final months of Vichy France. In late 1944, film critic Wheeler Winston Dixon discussed why the film was controversial. Louis Mallet's drama Lacombe, Lucien is one of the most effective films about the capitulation of France to the Nazis during World War II, and one of the most controversial. Louis Mallet's film was daring for its time for suggesting that not every member of the French public was a member of the resistance, that indeed, many were willing accomplices to the Vichy government, and the sting of the film remains to this day. Accolades: wins National Board of Review, NBR Award, Best Supporting Actor, Holger Lowen-Adler, 1974, British Academy of Film and Television Arts. BAFTA Film Award, Best Film, UN Award, 1975. French Syndicate of Cinema Critics. Critics Award, Best Film, Louis Malle, 1975. National Society of Film Critics Awards, USA. NSFC Award, Best Supporting Actor, Holger Lowenadler, 1975. Nominations: Academy Awards. Oscar, Best Foreign Language Film, France, 1975. British Academy of Film and Television Arts. BAFTA Film Award, Best Direction, Louis Malle, Best Screenplay, Louis Malle and Patrick Modiano, 1975. Golden Globes. Golden Globe, Best Foreign Film, France, 1975.